What's up, YouTube? Bluff City here with another video. And listen, this woman right here on your screen is doing crazy numbers on TikTok because she is doing a social experiment with churches across the United States and seeing if they'll actually help people who actually need it. You know what I'm saying? So she goes undercover being like a baby, excuse me, being a mother with a starving baby, right? And then she'll call the church to see if they'll need help. She'll actually help. So, and it's doing absolutely crazy numbers because the amount of churches that told her no in comparison to yes, to me it's not shocking, but to a lot of people, they found that absolutely insane. So without further ado, I'm gonna get into this video. And before I start the video, make sure you guys give this video a like, share with everyone you know, and subscribe when you're new for more videos because I promise you don't want to miss them. Now let's get into this.
To test to see if they would help feed a hungry baby. And right now I'm calling Church in the Wind of Denver in Denver, Colorado. No clue what kind of name that is.
Hello, this is Gary.
Hi, I was wanting to see if there's any way y'all could help with a can of formula for a baby. I have a 2-month-old and we've been out since last night, so I've been trying to call everywhere all day and nobody can help.
Yeah, we're included in that, not because we want to be, but we've been struggling with a whole bunch of things since the Obama-Biden regime took over. I'm trying to think, have you called the company a little deal called Catholic Charities?
Yeah,
They usually have that stuff. Did they have any recommendations?
I've been calling everywhere.
Okay, well, all I can suggest, what part of town are you in?
I'm like 10 minutes from you all.
I'm sorry, where?
I'm like 10 minutes from you all.
Oh, good. So you're right up here off of 84th and I-25?
Yeah, I'm like right close to you. I'm like 10 minutes.
Let me call you back in a minute. I got to call my administrator and see if she has any ideas where you might be able to find some baby formula.
I mean, I've done called everywhere. It wouldn't be something that y'all would be able to just to purchase. Yeah, I mean, y'all wouldn't be able to just to get it and me pick it up.
Honey, I'm not in that area right now. I just know it because I'm out across town with the buddy in the hospital.
Okay, would it be something?
And I have to call my administrator and see what she might suggest as far as where you could find some baby formula.
Okay, can you hold on just 1 second?
Sure, why not?
Okay, awesome. Thank you. I had to turn my baby off. Okay, so I don't actually have a baby or a need. I'm actually just calling local churches to see which ones would actually help feed a starving baby.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're mostly older riders. I mean, the young guy in my church is 43, and he's been riding for 26 years already. And the rest of us, like me, I've been riding over 60 years. We got some hot rodders and stuff, but we still try to help out the community as we go. So if that was a check, then that's the best I can do. But I mean, I was willing to go look around and see what I could find.
No, I'm curious. Is this the Church in the Wind of Denver?
That would be us.
In your church?
We are.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Dude first was like, yeah, I have to call my administrator. Administrator? Like, what is the point? This is one of the reasons. This is one of the reasons as I became an adult of why I stopped going to church. Doesn't necessarily mean I lost my faith in God or anything like that. It has nothing to do with that. It's just like, okay, why are people giving all this money to you guys and you guys get tax exempt if only maybe like a handful of churches in the United States as a whole is actually helping people? Now, I'm not saying that they don't help people at all. No, I'm not going to be disingenuous here because I live in a city here in Memphis that has a lot of church. Like, the word Memphis translates to church city, which is why when you come here, you see a lot of them. And there is a handful that do that I personally have seen. There's one not that far from me that has like that gives food to the homeless almost every day, every weekday. I don't know, not so much Saturdays and Sundays, but on weekdays they typically in the morning they'll have the homeless, they're lined up and they get a hot meal for the day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it doesn't surprise me that this particular church doesn't do that. And then I got some more examples. I got a couple that don't do it, and then I got one that does.
Church to see if they would help feed a starving baby. I'm about to call Our Lady of Fatima Catholic Church. I hope I pronounced that right. If I didn't, I'm sorry. They're located in Alcoa, Tennessee, and it says it's an actively engaged community of Christ disciples welcoming everyone. So let's see if they would help feed a starving baby. It does not say if they are open or not. I'm just calling. I'm gonna find out.
Oh, Lady of Fatima, this is Dottie. How may I help you?
Hi, yes. I'm just trying to see if y'all could help at all. I am trying to find someone that could help feed my baby. She's only 2 months old and I ran out of formula last night. And I don't know, I don't have anyone else to call. All those resources I've been trying to call just told me to reach out to local churches.
Have you tried Good Neighbors?
Yeah, I've been trying everywhere.
Okay. It's not something we usually do. Okay, hold on 1 minute, please.
Okay.
Good morning, this is Anna.
Hi, yes. I was calling to see if y'all could help with some formula for my baby. She's only 2 months old, but I ran out last night, and everybody's telling me to call local churches because we're not having luck anywhere else.
Are you in Blount County?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And you're actually needing special formula or just regular?
It's a good start, just regular formula. I just ran out and I don't have any money, and like she's just been so cranky and whiny, and I just want to get her fed.
Yeah. Okay. How much does the formula usually cost?
Just like $20 is like the small one.
Okay. Do you know where we're located?
No, I don't. Okay, can I pause you really quick?
I'm sorry?
Okay, I actually do not need help. I'm actually calling local churches to see if they would actually help feed a starving baby. And so far today, you are the only one that has offered to help or try to help. So I just wanted to let you know that I appreciate what you do in your community, and I hope you have an amazing, blessed day.
Absolutely. God bless.
God bless you too. Bye. Okay, finally. Okay. Places like this, like, restore my hope in humanity. Like, just, they don't even do stuff like that. They made sure to let me know, like, this is not something they normally do. And she went and got somebody on the phone, and she was instantly ready to help, even though it's not normally what they would do. So,
Now I'll give that church credit for being honest about they don't normally do that, but they were willing to help if that were really like a woman in need that had wanted to help. They wanted to help feed that woman's baby. You know what I'm saying? So good on them for doing that. Good on them. Now there's like about 20 something. She called well over 25 churches, I believe. That she has a whole playlist of this. I'm gonna leave the link to her page in my description if you want to watch more of these. I'm gonna do one more before we get out of here.
I am calling your church to test to see if they would help feed a starving baby. And I am calling Broadmore Baptist Church in Madison, Mississippi, just to see if they would help. Their About Me says a united family of faith joining Jesus on his mission for the glory of God and the good of our communities. Let's see if they mean that.
Broadmore, this is Melody. How may I help you?
Hey, yes. I was calling to see if y'all could help. I have a 2-month-old baby, and we ran out of formula last night, so she's been going all night and all day without formula. I was going to see if it's something that y'all could help with.
So we don't have anything like that here, but we do partner with Madcap, and we actually have just given a lot of like a food drive and other type of needs to them. So they actually would be a great place to contact for that. Can I give you their phone number?
I've already contacted them. They said they didn't have any formula.
Okay, well, unfortunately, we don't either. Have you contacted...
I've been calling everywhere. Every place is telling me just to reach out to local churches for help.
Okay, have you tried Crestwood New Life Church?
Yes, I have.
Okay, well, unfortunately, that's our on our list, so...
Okay, all right, well, thank you.
Yep, have a good one.
All right, you too. I'm just speechless to hear that a baby has not ate since last night. My time. I live in Kentucky. It is 1 p.m. I don't know what time it is in Mississippi, but that is wild. Like, she didn't even care. And again, she doesn't ask my name. She doesn't ask my number. She doesn't say she's going to go get resources and, like, call me back, or she's going to talk to anybody and call me back. Like, just freaking crazy. These are churches. Like, I would get it if it was just like a food pantry or something, or a resource. But for them to just blow off somebody needing to feed their baby. And these are the same people that push people to have babies. They won't even help you feed your baby. Keep this in mind. If they ever want to guilt trip you into having a baby, are you going to be there to help me when I'm struggling to feed this baby? That's the question that they need to be fucking answering. Sorry, did not mean to cuss. This is a church thing, so I feel bad for cussing. My bad. But yeah, like, it... freaking insane.
I mean, I agree. I mean, hell, in a community like that where, yes, they do try to encourage more people to have children, but if you actually need genuine help, not trying to like freeload, not trying to do any of that shit. I'm talking about like you genuinely need help. Life is life, and you fall on hard times for a hot second, and you need a helping hand. And that church will look at you dead in your face and tell you no. I promise you, I would never go to that church again. I would never go to that church again. And I think she got this idea because I remember around the time food stamps actually were cut due to the government shutdown. There were a lot of creators saying, "Hey, you need to go to your local church and see if they'll help out. You know, you and your family if you need some assistance during this time with the food stamp, thing and whatever." And I'm really to put money on it that that put a nugget in her brain to think, hey, you know what? Let me call some churches around the United States, right, and see if I were a woman with a 2-month-old baby, would they actually help me? Like I said, she's called over 25 plus churches in the whole playlist. Again, I'll put the link down in the description so you can watch the rest of these for yourself. She got a lot more no's than yeses. Oh man. Oh man. And that's absolutely insane. But I mean, what can you expect? I mean, for churches to not get not have to, or they have like tax exemption, excuse me, and they could just keep all that money and not help the people that are giving the money week after week, day after day. I think that's wrong. I think that's wrong. And they need to be held accountable for that and have their tax exempt ripped from them if they're not going to actually give back to the community. And listen, shout out to the churches that do help the community. Shout out to the ones that do. I gave y'all an example of one that does. I think there's maybe like, I think there's probably like 8 total out of the 27, 28 churches that called that actually did offer to help. Well, with that being said, I'm gonna end the video right there. I really do appreciate y'all for watching. Thank you for watching to the end. Also, don't forget to hit the link in my description so you can follow me on other social media platforms as well as support me directly via Cash App or PayPal. And if you decide to do so, my way of saying thank you, I will shout you out in my next video. I've done it before. I will do it again. With that being said, thank you for watching. Be safe out there. And don't be afraid to call your local church and do the same thing this lady's doing just to see if they'll actually help y'all. It wouldn't hurt. it wouldn't hurt because, especially if you've been going to that church for years. Y'all have a good one. Peace.